Welcome to Knowledge Oyster. Today, we're talking about one of the most popular techniques for battling boredom and boosting productivity, the Pomodoro Technique. You may have heard of it, but let's dive into what this technique actually means and how you can make it work for you. So, what is the Pomodoro Technique? Simply put, it's a method that helps you tackle any task by breaking it down into smaller, manageable chunks. You work for a set period, then take a short break to recharge. It's all about balancing focus and relaxation to keep your mind sharp, engaged, and free from monotony. The Pomodoro Technique was invented by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s. As a university student, Cirillo was struggling with maintaining focus while studying, so he sought a method to improve his concentration and efficiency. He initially used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer, hence the name Pomodoro, the Italian word for tomato, to break his study time into intervals, setting the timer for 25 minutes of work followed by a short 5-minute break. Cirillo found that breaking tasks into these smaller chunks not only improved his focus, but also reduced feelings of overwhelm, making complex tasks feel more manageable. Over time, he refined this technique into a time management method that's now widely popular, particularly for tasks that require sustained mental effort, such as studying, working, or creative projects. The primary purpose of the Pomodoro Technique is to boost productivity by balancing periods of intense focus with relaxation, thereby preventing burnout and maintaining steady progress on tasks. How the traditional Pomodoro Technique works. The classic approach is to pick a task like studying, reading, or office work and work for 25 minutes before taking a 5-minute break. You'd repeat this cycle 3 or 4 times and then reward yourself with a longer break. But here's the thing. Everyone's ability to focus varies. So instead of sticking strictly to the 25-minute timer, let's look at how you can adapt the technique to suit your unique focus style. Why personalize your Pomodoro? For me, I find that working for 90 minutes followed by a 30-minute break is the sweet spot. This allows me to dive deep into my work, focus intensely, and then really unwind. I'll repeat this cycle 2 or 3 times, and that's usually all I need to stay productive for the day. But you might be different. Your focus period could be shorter or longer than mine, so I encourage you to experiment and find a duration that feels comfortable for you. Think about your attention span, how complex the task is, and when you naturally need to rest. Our brains all have unique focus limits, so finding your personal rhythm helps avoid burnout while also making the most of your productive energy. Experiment a bit, see how long you can focus comfortably, and set your breaks accordingly. This personalization makes the Pomodoro Technique feel less like a rigid rule and more like a tool that enhances your natural productivity. Here's how to get started. Choose your focus time. Decide how long you can work without feeling drained. It could be 25 minutes, 45 minutes, or even an hour. Set your breaks. Once you've chosen your focus time, determine how long you'll break. For example, a 5-minute break after 25 minutes of work, or a 20-minute break after 45 minutes. Repeat the cycle. Repeat your personalized work-rest cycle a few times, but don't overdo it. Aim for 2 to 4 cycles to start and see what fits. Track your progress. You can use a Pomodoro app from the Play Store or App Store. Some of these apps even let you track your stats, so you can see exactly how much time you're spending on work versus rest. This can be a great motivator and help you fine-tune your schedule. Stay consistent. Like any new habit, the Pomodoro Technique might feel a bit awkward at first, but if you stick with it for 30 days, you'll likely notice big improvements in your focus and productivity. And soon, you'll be able to work longer without feeling bored or burnt out. At first, adapting to the Pomodoro Technique may feel tricky, but try sticking to it for 30 days, using your customized intervals, and you'll likely be amazed at how much more you can accomplish while keeping boredom at bay. Give it a go, find your unique Pomodoro rhythm, and watch as focus, relaxation, and productivity all come together to make work feel easier and more enjoyable. So go ahead, try the Pomodoro Technique, make it your own, and see how much more you can accomplish with this balance of focus and relaxation.